streets. Trying to keep my peace, cause that's
Page5Lit, we outside.
So orderly before you take that plate. Cause if you ever eat the cheese.
Hey, what's up?
So you push on that button, you're done up. Watching, I don't care.
Page5Lit, we outside. Yeah.
Let's
go. Happy Valentine's Day. Salute off the heart. Hey. Hey, Boogie.
I stay Gucci. Hold up, stacking up dollar after dollar. I get money, I'ma play your cheese. Up, pose down, I won't save her. I stay Gucci. Hold up, stacking up dollar after dollar. Baby, pay attention.
Yeah.
Baby, pay attention. It's the same thing every time I'm talking to you. Will you ever listen? Yeah, hey babe, I thought we wasn't in love. I had thought you was a 10, you turned out to be a dog. But that's what I get for judging the book by its cover. Role play with the P.O. to help out my brother. Montana said the C.O. mistake he a menace. So bro, I fuck your P.O. just to shorten the sentence. You already know what we on. Get off my dick from the Bronx to the automatic when I be in the 6. And I move with a stick, three the goons and I pull dog with my nigga Boondog. And he watching my 6 crunch sound, moon front line like he setting a pick. I will pass it off, but that would be a fucking assist. And I want to score hot, nigga. I'm in the studio, they broke down body full, dirty chops. Niggas talk about half that they never pull. Like high bridge, nigga, I could never fall. I remember racking up on kippies out of every store. Money, I'ma play your cheese. Up, pose down, I won't save up. I stay Gucci, roll up, stacking up dollar after dollar. I get money, I'ma play your cheese. Up, pose down, I won't save up. I stay Gucci, roll up, stacking up dollar after dollar.
That shit is gas. That shit is gas. Peace be my peoples. Peace be multiplied. You heard? That's what we doing out here. What's good? Yo, listen. Happy Valentine's Day to all my peoples. Yo, listen. It's just a day to make people smile. Okay? It's a chance to celebrate some things that's good in life or good energy in life. We're not finna get into the history of Valentine's and all that shit. Time's too hard to be going back on that. Let's just stay where we at and celebrate the moment with somebody we give a fuck about. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? Don't cost nothing to be kind and all that old type shit. You know, so I'm saying happy Valentine's Day. We celebrating that over here because we got love in our heart for people too. And that's all that really is, you know. Whatever you tie that to, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be happy for what today is. You know, but yeah, we getting into it. Ride with the OG. Yeah, it's always something. We on it. We on it like that over here. For real talk. Now, I'm going to say this. Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm going to say this. Some of y'all being lazy. And some of y'all are just going through the motions, you know. It's Valentine's Day. But I'm going to say this. Either way it go, it's a moment to bring a smile to somebody's face. So I salute that. And because there's not enough of that energy going around. So don't start psychoanalyzing what today is. Just be kind to the person, you know, they be kind to you, you know. Don't start getting into this pride. Don't start overthinking shit. Some of y'all think yourself out of shit. Don't get into it. It's a day to buy somebody something nice and give them a good feeling about how you feel inside. That's all it is. This don't mean she could be your wife. Don't start just trying to skip the line to some other shit. Keep it fucking simple, you heard? Now, with a feel good energy spread out now, so listen up. Now, off the rip, I'm going to say this. All you want to be players, you're only as good as your options. Okay? So stop putting yourself on the back because most of y'all are just an option. You're not a priority. So calm down on Valentine's Day. Don't start overextending yourself, overextending the position and the role that you had. You're not him with this person. You're not the priority for that person. You're the option. Let's face this shit in real time. It's not a fucking rom-com Netflix shit. This ain't none of that. This is real fucking life. You know, you and y'all got a little understanding, a little situationship and all that. I get it. But nigga, get a couple of flowers in the car and keep it pushing because you ain't that nigga to her in her life. All right? I don't give a fuck how she make you feel when y'all together. Nigga, she belong to a whole nother situation. All right? And remember I told you, when you taking something that belong to another nigga, one day he gonna start looking for who's taking his shit. So be happy you getting what you getting. Know your fucking role. Don't start trying to jump out the window because it's Valentine's Day. If she didn't love your motherfucking ass last week, she not gonna love you today, my nigga. I ain't saying that that's true, but you know whether or not that's true or not. Get out your motherfucking head and, straight up and down. Now listen. I say that because I'm gonna say it again. You need to learn how to build somebody up. And I ain't talking about no fucking money. All right, now I'm gonna say this again. Everybody's sweet when shit is good. You understand? It's when shit get critical that these situations and feelings and shit get tested. So if everything is green lights and what they call that shit. If everything is peachy fucking cream, of course a person is gonna be fine with that. But it's when shit get to going left and all that. It's what then you got to see where those things is at. So understand it. So if you got everything clicking like clockwork, you probably not gonna see no holes in there because everything's clicking like clockwork. It's one of those questions. If you lost your job, how long would your relationship last? Little shit like that. Might not apply to you, but you know what I'm talking about, right? If not, throw it in the chat. God bless you. If not, throw it in the chat now. So, I'm saying this shit, because, I worked in corporate for a long time. New York City salesman. Segundo Médico Paulo, no señor, te tiene plan de salud. I used to do my shit in Spanish. Word up. Real talk. Listen. So, into that part de la casa. Anyway, so, we work down midtown, downtown and shit like that. We doing And then you always had these certain niggas ride with me. You always hear these certain niggas. Now, I wrote this shit down because I'm dead ass. To all you niggas buying roses for all the chicks at the job. For all you niggas buying roses for them chicks at the job, they still don't fuck with you like that, nigga. You heard me, Shakur? They still don't fuck with the nigga. You went out there and bought 50 roses, my nigga. You know why? Because they know how much overtime you had to work to pay for them roses, nigga. They know who the fuck you is. Buying them roses ain't gonna make them like you no more, man. You running around trying to get you an at-work wife and all that. You always trying to buy lunch. I mean, you super friendly with it. You going extra hard. But this is just a wake-up call because listen, my nigga. It's a nigga like that wherever your girl work at. And that nigga got 8 hours to keep on pitching at her, trying to figure out how to get to her. Dead ass. 85% of chicks got an at-work husband. And I'm not going to say it's all the way, but that nigga always trying to buy lunch. He trying to get her to the happy hour so he can knock off in the bathroom. Y'all seen the videos, yeah. Straight up, that shit be really happening. And after so many seafood boils he done bought for her lunch, she gonna eventually owe that nigga something. Something strange for some change. For exchange is not a robbery. That shit really does happen. She been working there for 4 years. This nigga been buying her lunch for 4 years. You think she ain't reciprocated that nigga in no kind of shape, form, or fashion? Snap the fuck up out of it, nigga. She yeah. 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 She worked overtime, but she really didn't work overtime. Some old bullshit because, see, if your wife come and tell you, yo, listen, I got a mammogram on Tuesday, you're going to believe her. Not knowing that she owe this nigga because she done saved a couple of $100 never having to buy lunch. And you ain't gave her no lunch money. 2 + 2 is motherfucking 4. Anyway, listen, I just wanted to say that. So, yeah, listen. So, now, even though I want to say that because, niggas is working hard. Like I said, now, you got 8 hours to get at your girl. That's a wake-up call. He's shooting a shot every motherfucking day. All right? A lot of times, when your girl come home with a whole new attitude, it's because of that nigga. Did you hear what the fuck I said? One day, this nigga done broke through her little shell, and now she's actually listening to that nigga. And she coming home giving you this old fucked up energy because you ain't been in tune with her for a minute. She been working overtime and shit. He been trying to give her rides home. He been trying to be that little extra she need. But you just been had that little extra space, so you just been doing you. But yeah, that motherfucking part. He building up her confidence. Now while you ain't in tune, she's getting to know this motherfucking raggedy ass nigga. Alright? He at work getting promotions and raises and shit, doing crazy overtime. She see this nigga is focused on what he trying to do. And she's comparing that shit to what you trying to do for what y'all doing. She really is, man. When a chick get interested in another nigga, yeah, they start making comparisons because that's what people do. Now, if you've been down at that little bullshit-ass job for 5 years and you settled in that and this nigga been down there leaps and bounds, he's going somewhere, the niggas, after a while, the nigga gonna start looking more inviting than you, my nigga. He gonna start looking more safer than you. You understand? Straight up and down. That's my word. And I said it again. Think about it. This nigga got 8 hours a day to get at you, to shoot a shot at your motherfucking broad. Alright? Niggas, hey, well, you know, we had it in the chat before, you know. Old boy went and brought lunch to his girl and shit. And the whole time he bringing her lunch, it's some nigga over there mad as a motherfucker. This nigga popped up at the job. That was the nigga that was fucking his girl. You know. They met outside the job. Somebody filmed it. One of them got done dirty and all that. Yeah, that kind of shit. You know. Because, you know, if you ain't buying her lunch, she got to get lunch. Some kind of motherfucking way. Think about it. If you been giving your girl money for lunch, I think you better start buying her lunch, nigga. For a nigga, fuck around and earn some pussy. Yeah. All right? Let's keep it going, okay? Ain't no questions in the chat, right? Okay, that's what's up, y'all. Ride with the G. Let's keep it going. Straight off the rip. Off the rip. I'm going to keep it going just like this. Listen. I'm going to say this off again. Things your father should have told you. Now, I'm going to say this off the rip. Now, women, listen, men. And this is things your father should have told you. Because I don't know. I think y'all got confused. I'm not going to blame you for what you never been taught. But I know damn well you're going to learn it today. A woman falls in love with a nigga who's connected to her emotional and psychology well-being. She don't fall in love with dick, my nigga. She don't fall in love with money, my nigga. All right? I think some of y'all got this shit a little bit confused and discombobulated and all that. She falls in love with a nigga that's attached directly to her emotions and her psyche. You understand? However you get to that is how you get to that. But it ain't dick and it ain't cash. Because those shits wear the fuck off. Alright? Now, write this shit the fuck down and ride with, though, G. It's connected to this. This is a whole tutorial right here, you heard? This is things your father should have told you in the real fucking world. Because somebody are lying to you niggas. Anyway, listen. Now, the first one I said, she's only going to fall in love with you as long if you're connected to her emotional and her psychological well-being. That's how she'll fall in love with you, through that. Don't think that other shit is working. That's one. Two, if she falls in love with you, if she loves you, she'll tell you when her homies try to get at her. You heard what I just said? If she loves you and she feels safe with you, when one of your homies shoot a shot, she gonna dare tell you that. Okay? If somebody at her job going hard at her, she gonna say something to you. All right? That's a sign of love, my nigga. You heard me? Because she ain't got to say nothing to that nigga that's in her DMs every day. She ain't got to say nothing to you about that. All right? We got to give her some points for that shit, okay? That's two. Now, let's keep it going. And I got to say this because we're going to give this shit some credit. And what's that chick, Cooking with Kaya? That's her name, right? Cooking with Kaya, I like that. That's a great idea. So listen, if she cooks for you, that's an action of love. That's an effort. I want you to give her more fucking credit for standing over that stove for your starving ass. Real talk. Give her more points and more props for that. Because a nigga gotta eat. For real. Give her a little extra credit for that, all right? Straight up and down. Now listen, because that shit count. I don't give a fuck. That shit count. Now another thing is confidence matters. Listen, man. Listen, my nigga. Confidence matters more to a woman than his fucking looks. Did you hear what I just said? Confidence to a woman matters more than a man looks to this woman. All right? How do you think niggas that look like Shabba Ranks get dimes? Yeah. Confidence is out the ceiling. Ain't nothing, hey, yo, listen, ain't nothing stronger on a man than his confidence. Even though the world beating him up, he not wearing it like that. Even if he fell down the steps, motherfucker, it look good because I ain't one of those niggas. Yeah, he got that kind of energy. That's attractive to women. You understand? That's your biggest attraction. Not how motherfucking cute you is, nigga, because I'm going to tell you something. That shit wear the fuck off just like it wear off on women. Them chiseled cheekbones and all that bullshit, nigga, that shit wear the fuck off. The model looks and shit, yeah, nigga. You turn into a motherfucker, what they call that? You turn into a dad, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? You know. So keep your confidence in all matters because, you know, a lot of times, not a reflection of that is y'all seen a lot of couples that don't match. To you, they don't match. He looks way too handsome to be with her, and she's way too fine to be with him. But at the end of the day, it's how they make each other feel. You understand? Straight up and down. That's really what it is. And if you think you can go in there and scoop up her man, you tried that shit a couple of times. How did that shit work out? Yeah, all he did was fuck you. He ain't do nothing else.
Jermaine Dupri pulled Janet Jackson.
He should, and he's a damn near a midget. You know what I'm saying? Like, word up. He's damn near a midget. You heard me? You know? Listen, men marry who they want. Women marry who they can. That's a real thing. All right? Let's keep it going. All right? Now, I'm trying listen to me. I'm trying to enlighten you, young man. Let's keep it real. You know, woman, pay attention, because you know you have to fix yourself to be deserving of being a good wife. You got some things you got to tweak too, so pay attention. Some of this shit apply to you too. Let's keep it going. Now listen. First of all, man, stop talking down about chicks to your chick. Start there. Don't be running chicks' name through the mud in front of your broad, man. All right? Because now they label that some sassy shit. For one. For two, you low-key run chicks away with that because you know you don't never supposed to get, if a chick energy is here, you cannot match that chick's energy, my nigga, ever. Because then you acting like a bitch, my nigga. She can't beat you, so why the fuck is you way up here? No, my nigga. You never gonna beat her with this. Ever. And if you ever had any love in your heart, you really ain't gonna beat her with this because she know you. She know how to stab you dead in your motherfucking back with her tongue. Yeah, nigga. So don't even try that shit because you not gonna win. She gonna be calling you a limp, crooked dick ass nigga in front of the gang trying to get you to punch in her mouth, and then your ass is going in, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she gonna scream, I ain't even feel that last baby, yo 2-minute ass nigga. Yeah, she's trying to bait you. She wants you to feel just as fucked up in that moment as she feel. All right? And I get it, ladies. I get it. But it only takes 17 seconds to snap your neck. And every 4 hours and 20 minutes, a woman is getting killed by a nigga who say he loved her. But this is the thing. It's only you and him in that room. And that man is up to here. And guess what, boo? He ain't never been emotionally up to here in his life until you. And now it's just you and him in that room, and he's up to here. You done got this man to match your energy. He's just as fucked up with his emotions in his heart right now as you in that room. Baby girl, I'm going to say this. Shut the fuck up when he get that high. He's not your father. He's not trying to control you. He's not trying to tell you what to do. You got a right to say what you want to say. But baby, it ain't what it look like. It's what's in his head. All right? A man will snap a woman's neck and didn't mean it because he was angry in the moment. All right? I need you to shut the fuck up and live. We'll shoot that nigga in the morning, but you got to survive tonight. You understand what I just said? Listen. For the last 7 years, that nigga been going to work, rain, sleet, or snow. He worked in a couple of hurricanes for your ass. His credit score is fucked up because of you. He can't see his other daughter because he's in court for visitation, right? Because he fell in love with you, so that baby mama's mad. He got $150 in the bank because of you trying to keep your life the way he promised he would for 4 to 5 years, and then you wake up one day and tell him, I can't do this no more. In real life, you are in fucking danger. The fuck? This man's life is all twisted up, and guess what? He's doing it every day because he know he's being a man he promised his woman he'll be. And so he's doing that every day. His check halfway gone before he'd even get his hands on it. And he found a way to be happy in that with you. And now you tell a nigga, I can't do this no more. Out of nowhere. And you expect for this nigga to just take that on the chin and walk off into the sunset. No. No. I need you to protect your motherfucking self. All right? There's too many things. It's too Boyfriends, fiancés, and husbands. I've been dealing with these niggas all my life. All right? My daddy always told me putting your hands on a woman ain't gonna make her love you more. You understand? And I know you got your rights, but baby, you gotta survive. They throwing chicks in ditches and shit, boo. For the sake of being angry in the moment. Now, always say, never let your emotions supersede your intelligence. Never get so fucking mad that you can't think. That 7 seconds will be the rest of your fucking life. This is civilization. They need you to live civilized, else they got a place for that kind of motherfucking shit. All right? Fuck all that. Is this motherfucker worth giving up the rest of your life? Fuck out of here. In the words of Ice Cube, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to spite you. I'm going to get 5 just like you. Fuck out of here. Straight up and down. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. For real. Your heart broke? Man, you better go call some 304s, man, and get the fuck over it. You heard me? Because she's giving a gawk 3,000 to the next nigga. Live with that shit. Grow the fuck up. Happens all the time. She wasn't your girl. She was just for right now. You remember? It's a difference between Miss Right and Miss Right Now. And I'm tired of that shit happening. A woman has the right to change her mind and to be fickle. You can't hurt her because of that. But some men, they listen. They say the number of crazy niggas is right here. That's a whole fucking lie. That number's way the fuck up here. They just ain't been found out yet. So stay safe, baby. In those moments when that man is beast mode, bitch, shut the fuck up and survive. We gonna deal with that nigga tomorrow, but you gotta live tonight. You gotta make it out that room alive. You heard me? Because a lot of women, based on the numbers, it's a woman getting hurt by a motherfucker that say he loved her right now. And that's why I'm saying that. This from a nigga I ain't never had a DV case in my motherfucking life. Alright? I'm not with it. Straight up and down. You know. Who wants to go chin to chin, chest to chest with their chick? Somebody who got some issues, okay? Let's keep it going. We ain't gonna stay on that too long, but y'all, you know, Page5Lit, this is what we do out here. Now, this is some things your father should have taught you. Okay, and listen, young man, and listen, ladies, because you can learn something from this. I'm not finna sit down and say somebody told you what I'm saying right now, but we're gonna just keep going right to it. Listen, my man. Ain't no woman gonna fall deeply in love with you until she feels seen by no one but you and seen like no other but by you. When she feels safe in the whole scope of her life, and when she feels that you really understand her. Until you figure out one of those three things simultaneously, the triple fucking play, she's never gonna be deeply in love with you. She might be playing along because you got a couple dollars. You know what I mean? She might be playing along because you leave her room to do other things. You know? But until you get to those 3 things, she has to feel safe. She needs to be seen that you're the only love in her eyes. She needs to see that from you directly. And she needs to feel you understand her. Because if you understand her, she ain't all some things are dead without being said. And you got to get to that. Now, she ain't going to never be deeply in love with you. You heard me? You know. When you love somebody just because they love you, that's sympathy. And one day this shit gonna blow up in your motherfucking face because they gonna find out, motherfucker, you been faking and phony this whole motherfucking time. And shit get hot out here. Y'all seen the videos. Shit get hot out here. Motherfuckers be going at him. We don't really know why, but yeah, it be shit like that. Straight up and down. Now, I say that because a lot of y'all got your heart broke while you was on your good person phase. You was doing your good shit. You was on your good nigga phase and you still got your heart broke because you missing things. All right, remember I told you, don't be in love with the idea of love. Love the fucking person. Love the fucking person. And if you do, the things that apply will come easy. All right? No, you better examine what the fuck you signed up for. Okay? Now, let's keep this shit going right here off the rip. I'ma say this. Ask yourself, is this person worth the rest of your life? When in fact, baby girl, you haven't even started. Now, I said this. I'ma say this right now. I want people, because I've seen too many videos of shit. I want you to get off that adrenaline shit. People getting caught up. When I say that is, so people came to you with a plan, and you said yeah, and you did it. You was caught up in the moment and you did it. Not knowing that people was going to get hurt. Shit was going to go down. Some people got unalived. Some people did caught 50 fucking years. And you was just on some adrenaline shit. You were just rolling with rush because everybody was on a mission, you know. And that's kind of why you signed up for it. You was just trying to do something, you know. Sometimes they wanted you to do the driving for a little mission and all that. You know, you down with the crew and blah. So you went on and did the driving and shit. You ain't know two people was gonna get unalived on that situation. You didn't know that, you know. But you didn't mind doing it because you had that sense of adrenaline. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, okay, all right, I do. Yeah, you was on it, but you wasn't thinking. You know? You wasn't thinking. Adrenaline like a drug too. You gotta learn to control that shit too. But back to the situation at hand. Listen, the fact that your man would even have, or your people, the person that say they love you, would even ask you to put yourself in risk. That's a fucking red flag. All right, let's start there. Second, there's girls out here dying for these little niggas. And them girls did not know what the fuck they were signing up for. Driving the car, sending the message, sending the addy. You understand what I'm saying? Turning on their location. All that shit. 4 niggas outside in the Prius. You know what I'm saying? That kind of bullshit. Because why did you sign up for that? And then most of these chicks, when they with another chick, they didn't even tell the other chick the motherfucking play. You just ride along because you and your girl did a couple of 2v2s before and shit was alright. So you went with it this time not knowing your girl done lined these niggas up. We don't talk about people, but situations and circumstances. And that shit gotta stop. I need you to stop letting your emotions supersede your intelligence. Stop being so motherfucking adrenaline junkies that you just sign up for some bullshit and then everything go left. And now you crying in your cell and you telling them, I didn't know he was gonna shoot, baby. Damn, that nigga shot, baby. I didn't know he was gonna shoot him. But you seen them niggas loading up guns in the back seat. You see what I'm saying? Don't be one of them motherfuckers. Now, I'm going to say this too. Listen. Don't make life-changing decisions in a motherfucking moment. Your life is worth more than that. You understand? There's too many of you chicks going to jail and getting hurt because you was so in love with this fucking nigga. When you got way more living to do. Both of y'all do. All right? Now listen. I said that to say this. Young men go through what they call, listen, man, I'm going to tell you why you have some of them problems that you have, all right? And I'm going to tell you why the men you deal with have some of these problems. And I said it before, but I'm going to say it again because I want the shit to stick. A lot of young men are going through what they call vehicles of expression, all right? They're trying to find themselves. They show reflections of who they're going to become, but they're not him yet. You know, to prove that 1 week they want to be a plumber, then they're going back to school, now they want to start hustling, they're going to work with their auntie. Yeah. You understand? They're looking for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? In that, women get caught up with a man who don't fully know himself, so how can he fully commit his whole self to them? They can't. You know, you done had 2 kids by this nigga, and he still don't know who he really is, and he don't even know that his purpose is those kids because he's still searching for himself. You understand? You know, let's go that way with it. You know what I mean? Now listen, either way it go, you got to pay attention to that because you ain't going to get no do-over. So you got to be mindful of that type of shit. You understand me? Straight up and down. You got to. Real talk. You know, time ain't got no time to wait. Somebody got to say it. A lot of y'all out here bullshitting, you know, ain't getting what you're doing, procrastinating, and you know damn well what it is you're supposed to be doing out here, okay? You know damn well what you got to do to better your life. And the first thing you got to do is just start taking everything more seriously, period, point blank. Life ain't got time to be playing with you and shit, you know, because I'm going to tell you something, you know, this is what I'm saying. The first thing you have to do is examine the circle that you're in life, okay? The circle that you're in life. And that has to do with the people that you deal with daily, every day, all right? Tomorrow I need you to be kind. Okay, listen. When I say present the world your best self, this is what I mean. I don't mean go out there and try to play like you Denzel Washington in Mo Better Blues. That's not what the fuck I mean. I mean, be kinder than you was yesterday. I want you to be show more empathy. Because some of y'all ain't got no fucking feelings about that bullshit. You watch some motherfucking videos, some people's lives got ruined in the videos, and you ain't feel nothing about seeing it because you done seen too many of them shits, and now you just got numb to the whole bullshit. Yeah. This is real life, and we alive. And we gotta thank God for that. All right? I mean that shit. Humble your motherfucking self. Everybody that left out the house today ain't making it home. Everybody in the hospital ain't gonna make it out. Everybody in jail ain't gonna make it out. Okay? I say these things because I want you to appreciate your life a little bit more. Any questions in the chat, man, before I keep it going, son? Now, most of y'all stay thinking that shit is gonna come to your fucking door, and it's not. God said if you take one step, I'll take two. That means you got to get up off your ass and do it. You can pray all day about a sandwich. When you open your eyes, ain't no sandwich there. Okay? But when you take that first step, God will help you take that second step. And if you deserve it, He going to bless you with a sandwich that's big enough to feed everybody you care about. When you do good, God shall bestow good things upon you. But you actually have to make a step to do good. You can't sit around thinking about it. Get the fuck out your head. Be about that action. Calmly. Okay? For y'all that got some important decisions to make, you don't know if you want to do this with this person, you don't know if you want to go that way with these people. Okay, I'm going to tell you what you do. You take 2 steps back and think for the rest of your fucking life, what's in it for me? You don't never do nobody a bigger favor than you're doing yourself. You ain't no welcome mat to they bullshit. It has to stop. You are the Frank White of your motherfucking life. Every nickelback soul in the motherfucking park I want in. Yeah. That's your life to you. For real. Treat it like that. Treat it like the trap jumper 24/7. Treat your life like that. And in 2 years, you'll be where you dreamed of. All right? I don't know if nobody told you, but I'm here to tell you that shit right now. Oh, another thing. Yo, get my book. Clap on the like sign, y'all. Straight up and down. Screaming from the streets, the link is in the bio. It's very inspiring. Okay? Real soon we're going to read a passage out the book and we're going to dive into it because it's real like that. It's not a game. And it's Happy Valentine's Day. All that means is try to be good to who be good to you. That's it. That's all that means. That's all that means. Be good who be good to you. That's it. Give me a question out the chat right quick, son. Oh, hold on. Matter of fact, what we got over here? Oh, no, I'm going to keep it going. Listen, check it out, Rob. This is what we doing. Now, listen. I'm going to say this shit. Now, this is things that, now this one right here is things I would tell my sister. Pay attention. This segment right here is called Things I Would Say to My Sister. Because it might not. I gotta say it to my sister because if not, I might fuck around and have to catch a body. So, the thing I would say to my sister is when she called me with the shenanigans and the blase, skippy, woo, 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 I told her, I said, you knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. You wasn't confused and you wasn't clueless. You know damn well what you did. All right? You knew damn well if that shit go left with this nigga, I'm going to have to deal with this nigga. You knew that. That's why you calling me. You got that nigga hot as a volcano right now. And now you trying to play stupid and shit. No. We not going to do that. You can't play stupid. You had an idea if this shit went left, you knew I was going to have to deal with this nigga. Because you know this nigga. And you know this nigga's madly in love with you. And you still did that nigga dirty. You understand? Yeah, you did him dirty on some sneaky shit, and you knew how much stepping out would hurt this nigga. And you did it anyway, and now you calling me like you some kind of fucking victim because this nigga's bugging. He on a rampage right now and shit. Now you calling me. Now you not, but you not finna call me and play stupid like, I don't know why I ain't so mad. I told him that I don't want to hear that shit. You know that fucking man was madly in love with you, and you know damn well if he woke left, I'm gonna have to kill this nigga. You knew that. And I told you, if you don't want a nigga dead, don't call me. Because you would be in the hospital cleaning the stitches and all that. But yeah, you called me. Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, you know what you did, baby girl. I'm going to go deal with this nigga, but I'm letting you know you dead ass fucking wrong and stop playing with my life. Now what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this nigga? I got to leave this nigga in the dirt because you played yourself? Sometimes you got to tell your sister that bullshit when she call you. You hear me? Check her motherfucking ass. Don't let her call you with that bullshit, get you out your motherfucking house, chasing her shenanigans when she know she did that nigga dirty and she didn't have to. And now you got to go over there and clean up her motherfucking mess. Who gonna take care of your motherfucking kids? Is she gonna take care of your kids? And this is some shit you got to do for your sister. But just for the record, you let her know this was not a mistake. Point blank, that was the decision she made. And don't try to hogwash you with that bullshit. All right? Now, you know, let her know she done put family members at risk. And betrayal comes with motherfucking consequences. All right? And it can't be, and you can't determine how a motherfucker gonna deal with the betrayal. We gonna have to deal with the energy that he bring us back. I'm gonna have to fuck around and hurt this nigga because you was on some bullshit. And I got kids too. Word up. And I used to like that nigga. But one thing we did know, that nigga loved you on your worst day, boy. You shouldn't have did that to him, sis. That nigga loved you. That's my word. I guess he loved you so much you had to do it. You had to step out on him, whatever. Now I got to deal with this nigga. You make sure you let them know when your sister and your favorite cousin call you with all that motherfucking bullshit, you let their ass know what's at risk for you. They want you to go over there and deal with this animal ass nigga. Like what the fuck supposed to happen to you after that? Make them more aware of that shit, all right? The violence got to stop, but it ain't going to stop unless we get more aware of why it happens. You understand? Straight up and down, all right? Family members out here getting hurt because these chicks running around and they bullshit. You done got yourself caught up in some shit and the nigga shot you in the hospital. You know damn well we got to kill that nigga. But at the same time, he caught you robbing him. You try to backdoor the nigga. You lucky you ain't fucking dead. Now what the fuck we supposed to do? Let that nigga keep walking around? Yeah, you put us out there. And they know you my family. Like I'm supposed to really, nigga, you knew that was my people. You popped anyway. Nah, nigga, cause then he said, fuck me. Like I ain't gonna deal with you. Can't pop my family and think you good, nigga. No matter what the circumstances. So you gotta check your sister and you gotta check your family on that. All right, they know you my family and they still did you dirty, which means motherfuck me. And it ain't no motherfuck me, motherfuck you. And you gotta let the women in your family know when you call, this is the things that we gotta deal with. I'm loading up clips because you over there on some bullshit doing this nigga dirt. Yeah. And you want to call a nigga? Nah, come on, man. It's a lot of niggas in jail for family members. And the family members dead on some bullshit. Straight up and down. That shit got to stop. For real. I had to say that. Okay? It had to come out. Any questions in the chat, son?
Somebody was like, should I chase my ex? She keep playing mind games.
Chase your ex. She keep playing mind games. Period. She's your ex. She's playing mind games. That means no. 1 + 1 is 2. Like, yeah. For real. She's your ex. That's for 1. For 2, she's playing mind games. You ain't got time for that. That's why she your ex in the first fucking place. You answered your own question. You heard? Word up. Seriously, folks. Word up. I'm listening, Shakur. What's good, man? I gotta like this shit, man.
Somebody said, how do you get back to yourself after losing yourself to a relationship?
Oh, man, you start over, man. You reinvent who you is and who you want to be and who you want to become and all that. You get back to being the best you know you can be. That's where you start at. Shit. You got things out here you got to get popping. You got shit you got to accomplish out here. You heard me? Get to it. Word up. I'm finna get him a tutorial how to start over. Listen. We're going to start here right. Listen. Slow down, people. Now listen up. It seems like a lot of y'all got a lot of breakups going on, okay? and you in between relationships and shit like that. Well, let me tell you something. One door closed so another door can open. Let's start there. For two, if you gave somebody your best and it didn't work, accept that. Listen, everybody you meet out here, sometimes they just for the moment. They're not forever. Okay? And when that reveals itself, you respond accordingly. I don't care what was good about them. No, don't cling to that. Cling to the fact that you gave them your best and you was on your good person shit and it didn't work. Find somebody that's deserving of that from you. Don't be looking back on somebody you gave your best and they still went left. Nah. But think about it. All those things that you lacked in that relationship, you have a chance to improve those things. Okay? You understand what I just said? There are no more mistakes out here. There are only lessons. So for everything that went wrong, as long as you learned something, that's your power moving forward. And don't let life do you the same motherfucking way twice. Salute. That type of shit. You understand? Shit went left, you know, she was low-key fucking some nigga down the block. Yeah, they got you one up on that one. You figured that shit out, you know. But that ain't gonna happen to you twice, because next time you're gonna be more in tune with who you dealing with on a personal energy level. You understand? Because when a person not fucking with you, you feel the energy is off. It's like you working hard to just try to connect. That ain't it. But you gonna learn. You know, she was just smiling, talking about, I love you too, I love you too. She ain't love you, nigga. And you had to figure that shit out. She was just going through the motions. And I know that kind of shit hurt. But sometimes it happened. Why the fuck? Listen. Donald Trump put a bitch in a mansion and she still cheated. Alright? Sometimes that shit happened. Look how good Will Smith took care of Jada. And that bitch is loose change, period. Straight up and down. You know what I mean? So yeah, those type of things happen. Just understand that those things don't make who you are. That's just some shit that happened. Those don't define you. Alright? You got to look at it like that. Alright? Those things don't define you. Stop sitting around talking about, oh, what do I do? Nah, nigga, you get back to being who the fuck you are. Head up. Eyes here. You understand me? One foot in front of the other way and go that way. It might be a little numb at first, you know. That's why mommy always said, keep yourself up, because you don't never know when you got to get back on the market. Nobody wants to grow old alone, so one day eventually you're going to have to get back on the market. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, with that in mind, you want to change up? A lot of y'all going through the same circles. Stop it. Remember who you attracting. The same type of bum-ass niggas. The same type of lying-ass niggas. The same type of motherfuckers that you know they in a hot boy phase. They not finna wife you right now. Stephon Diggs ain't wifing nothing. This nigga about to get his third $300 million contract. Who do he need a wife for? His kid's gonna be well taken care of. When you dealing with a nigga that's an A+ nigga in all categories, it's a very slim chance he gonna wife you. Remember what I told y'all? A man can be dealing with 9s and 10s his whole career, but he'll marry a 6. Did they catch that, Shakur? Did you hear what I said? A man will deal with 9s and 10s his whole career and marry a 6. And you be looking like, damn, he could have got somebody look way better than her. Nah. She put that comfort in his heart. She put that comfort in his heart. You understand me? That you don't know about. When you touch a man's heart, you got that man forever. You hear me? He don't need you to be his mama. But he needs you to build him up so he can go out and take over the world again tomorrow. You know, if you rub a man the right way, that man will try to grab the stars with his bare hands. You got the power to do that. All right? Stop telling that man what he need to do, what he should do, what he ought to did and all that. Knock it the fuck off with that. Knock it the fuck off with that. Straight up and down. You get better results with sugar than you do with salt. All right? I mean that shit. If you can't talk the beast out there, man, you might be the wrong chick. And y'all just waiting on everything to go left because you the wrong chick. You know what I mean? But either way it go, listen, it's Happy Valentine's Day. Be good to who been good to y'all. We going out with a boogie new shit. Cop the book and the link. Yo, y'all know what we doing. Yeah, Monday, 9 o'clock. Pick the book up, y'all. Yeah. Screaming from the streets. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Baby, pay attention. Told you my fears and they quoted out the other ear. Told you these bands and you listen. They in the grass and they slithering. You gotta hear when they isn't. Big ass rappers tryna be my friend. Get a bro to spin right on they don't wanna let him in. Oh, baby, all my problems, I'll be better without it. Nowadays, all you wanna do is get in my pockets. Oh, call me George Floyd, can you let me breathe? Put a fucking man on my neck, you wanna see me freeze. Oh, let her be free, she was for the streets. Tryna keep my peace, cause that bitch was mean, you know. So go to read before you take that plate. Cause if you ever eat the cheese, oh, dead silence when you push on that button, you're done up. The fans watching, I don't care, I still got it, it's one up. Lord forgive me for the hustle, I done broke on the come up. And I still do this often. I get money, I'm a player. She's up, hoes down, I won't save her. I stay Gucci, roll up dollar, stacking up dollar after dollar. I get money, I'm a player. She's up, hoes down, I won't save her. I stay Gucci, roll up dollar, stacking up dollar after dollar. Pay attention, baby, pay attention. It's the same thing every time I'm talking to you. Will you ever listen? Yeah, hey babe, I thought we wasn't love. I had thought you was a 10, you turned out to be a dub. But that's what I get for judging the book by its cover. Role play with the PO to help out my brother. Montana said the CEO, mistake he a menace. So bro, I fuck your VO just to shorten the sentence. You already know what we on. Get off my dick from the Bronx to the automatic when I be in the 6. And I move with a stick, 3 the goons and I pull dog with my nigga Boondog. And he watching my 6 crunch, so I'm moving front line like he's setting a pick. I would pass it off, but that would be a fucking assist. And I wanna score hot, nigga. I'm in the stew, they brought down Bobby full dirty chops. Niggas talk about half that they never call. Like high bridge, nigga, I could never fall. Remember racking up on kippies out of every shit. Money, I'm a player. She's up, hoes down, I won't save her. I stay Gucci, roll up dollar, stacking up dollar after dollar. I get money, I'm a player. She's up, hoes down, I won't save her. I stay Gucci.
Alright, we see you on Monday.
Stacking up dollar after dollar.